Get ready to light it up tonight.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Cam Whitmore. He's out there with Shepard. Alperen Sengun out there with Brooks. And it's Bledsoe in at the 4 slot. And for Golden State, they've got Moody. Gobert is out there with Jaren Jackson. And there's Smooth. And it's Hero into the point. Now for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this, every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
And this is just the second game of the group stage. But already, this is a must-win, we think, for both teams.
Yeah, you only get 4 of these group games. Each of these teams already 0-1, so if you get a second loss, the odds of you advancing are basically nil. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Smooth. Up and in on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Sengun, no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Smooth. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Shepard with the ball. Last time, 14 points for him. And And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Highly skilled and intuitive. You know, Şengün is a handful. This is where some people compare him to a Jokic.
Şengün hits them both. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's Smooth. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And it's Whitmore missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jackson, that's good.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Here's Whitmore. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Warriors trail by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Jackson. Here's Smooth. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jackson's got his second basket of the night. Bledsoe outside. Now Brooks for the 3. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Shepard with the ball. He's covered by Hero. Bledsoe outside. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Hero. Pass to Smooth. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Smooth's got 6.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Whitmore with it. Pass to Shepard. Bledsoe outside. Here's Şengün. Second shot opportunity. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Different look here for the Warriors. Eubanks, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Harrison Barnes comes in for Jackson. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And Jalen Green subbed in for Tyler Hero. Out to Smith. Pass to Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. No good on the wing 3. Warriors trail by 5. Smooth, that's good. Smooth's got his third basket of the night.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Sengun excels at finding the open man.
1:36 left in the first. Back to Barnes. Here's Smooth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Here's Primo. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Evans passes to Primo. Fires away from outside. Smooth with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rockets leading by 3. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Smooth. Sengun covering. Barnes outside. A 3 from Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Green against Smith. Pass to Sengun. Kicks it out to Evans. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Here's Smooth. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Towns. He's out there with Sengun. Williams is out there with Smith. And it's Primo in at the shooting guard position. It's stolen by Green. Here's Smooth. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got his 5th rebound in this one. And some nice passing there by Houston. Drills the 3-pointer. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against the Jazz was all business. He scored 31 points and it looked like he couldn't miss from both the floor and the foul line. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for 1 more.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Heroes check in. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Here's Smooth. The Rockets making the shot. Into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And here's Smith. No scoring in this one. Latre. Eubanks grabs the miss. Here's Smooth. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Smooth. 18 points for him. Jackson misses. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Wade. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Smooth. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Now here is Smith in the corner. Şengün with it. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Smooth. Pass to Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Warriors. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Şengün inside. Bledsoe outside. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Hero. Shepherd, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Jaren Jackson. Houston also making some changes. Brooks comes in for Williams. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Smith. Now, here's Moody. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Smooth misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
To Gobert. Lock at 6. Smooth passes to Gobert. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
And the Warriors miss again. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. Here's Shepherd. Out to the right wing. Now Whitmore. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good work there as it goes. Smooth's got 20.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
Here's Shepherd. And finished off by Shepherd.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Houston leading by 6. Here's Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Moses Moody.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes comes in for Gobert. And it's Bogdan Bogdanović in for Moody.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Shepherd after the made shot from Smooth. Pass to Şengün. Now Shepherd. And the 3 off target. Here's Smooth. He's got 22. He's whistled for the 5-second back to the basket violation. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Alperen Şengün.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Jalen Green's checked in for Tyler Hero. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz. Şengün with a screen on Bogdanović. Brooks from outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Bledsoe. There's the lob to the hoop. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Vanderbilt with the screen. Smooth passes to Green. Here's Smooth. The shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. From the left block. And Whitmore finishes inside. Whitmore's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Outside, Green. Here's Smooth. Plays it up and banks it in. Smooth's got 24.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
To the paint. And Whitmore throws it down.
And I would not be...
And we've reached halftime in this one. Rockets lead by 8. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
44.
Thanks for...
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something...
And with a moment here, time... That'll do it for our show today.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Moody is out there with Jackson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Smooth in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Warriors 5. Just 5 to shoot. Rockets with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Smooth. Driving to the basket.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And a wide open look for Whitmore. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Smooth. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smooth's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Shepherd. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Whitmore. Şengün's got 13.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now here's Bledsoe. 5 points in the game. Bucket is good. Bledsoe's got his third bucket of the night.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Smooth.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Şengün against Gobert. Pass to Whitmore. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. On the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 16 points for him.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Shepherd, and finished off by Shepherd.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
It's good. That's 36 points for Smooth.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Smith checked in for the Rockets. Here's Smooth. He's got 36. Down low. Here's Jackson. Bledsoe with the rebound. Rockets leading by 8. Whitmore with it. Off with the layup.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Smith. He has yet to score. Pass to Shepherd. Bledsoe outside. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Smooth passes to Hero. Here's Smooth. He has 38 in the game. Here's Moody. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Different look here for the Warriors. Eubanks, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Harrison Barnes comes in for Jackson. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Green in for Hero. Here's Smooth. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Houston.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3 ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Now, here's Şengün. 13 points in the game, and good that time.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Smooth passes to Eubanks. Drops in the layup for 2.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Şengün with a screen on Green. Shepherd the pass to Şengün. No good. This miss, number 4 in 10 shots. Here's Smooth, covered by Smith. Nobody near Barnes. Drills it from outside. And now just a 4-point Houston lead.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Great Kentucky native Reed Sheppard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
And the Rockets making a change here. Williams has checked in. Now here's Williams. After the miss from Smooth. Williams kicks to Şengün. Whitmore. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Smooth. Şengün covering.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Rockets have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And the Rockets making a change here. Primo's checked in. Here's Eubanks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Eubanks got 4 points this quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Primo. Here's Şengün. Another miss by Houston.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Smooth, and he has 42. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he makes the first. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from Smooth.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Şengün. Whitmore with it, and some nice passing there by Houston. Smith kicks to Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. With a completely new 5 on the floor. And a change for the Rockets. Sheppard's checked in. Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith is out there with Sheppard. Then it's Williams. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Primo in at the 3. Here's Smooth. Here he goes. Over in the corner, Hero. Here's Smooth. Rockets with the rebound. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Sheppard. A floater. It's hauled in by Hero. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Smooth. Here's Gobert. Covered by Smith. And it's the Rockets on the break by himself. And finished off by Sheppard.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Smith outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Smooth. Jackson in the corner. Hero passes to Smooth. Jackson a screen on Şengün. And he drives in. It's good. Smooth's got 48.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Smith outside. Sinks the triple. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Smooth. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. That one good for 2.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Brooks. After the basket by Jaren Jackson. No one covering. Whitmore's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Gobert with a screen on Şengün. Kicks it out to Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They're leading by 8. Pass to Şengün. Out to the wing. Screen by Şengün. Now Shepherd. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. And there's the drive. Gobert with it. Hero from long range. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Whitmore. And it's Bledsoe with the extra effort. And now a 10-point Rocket lead.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Shot's good by Hero.
You have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
There's the drive. Tipped away. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Smooth. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Whitmore. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Brooks outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And the toughness of Brooks on display. Not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he'll be able to go up and knock those down.
Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup. Smooth's got 54 points.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Smooth. Jackson with the screen. Smooth passes to Jackson. There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Brooks, defended by Moody. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Outside Hero. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Shepard with the ball. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And Kevin, I thought their energy